expecting him to come back with something.
Ah.
I'm too lazy to do that, man.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, there's also a rule one needs to remember. If you're too slow, just shut up. That's how humor works. That's
no,
how I
it
work.
doesn't. That's how you like it. That's how you like yourself to work. But we all know you don't work.
Well, that is true. But I admit it. That means at least I'm not crazy.
This video was released 2 hours ago.
Say what?
For the DCS Mirage, it looks amazing, dude.
I'm gonna check if got the reservers up.
Oh, and Raz, can't say that you can't buy StarCraft 2 because it's on G2A.
Give me a second, I'm messaging a friend.
You have friends?
Well, at least I have friends and family, and unlike you, you don't even have a freaking...
I'm just wondering, Raz, how do you message a TV show?
So
You pick up your phone, and then you get to your PC, you Google the TV show's name, and if there is a contact number, you message that.
That's just as you said you were messaging friends.
I was messaging. Okay, yeah.
And supply drop complete.
yeah.
I'm glad you guys don't find me annoying.
No, we do.
In a good way?
I guess.
Nah,
I just find you hilarious.
it's just...
I just find you very European.
You know Nathan, he brought me over to another server, TeamSpeak server, with European people. They banned me.
And? Why?
For a day, I don't know, they found me annoying.
Probably because you're too European for them.
No,
They were
no.
European.
He's not European, he's Danish.
Yeah, he's Danish. There's a difference.
Believe me, I lived with Danish people for 2 years.
Okay,
There's a
we'll
difference.
believe you. We'll believe you. We'll so believe you.
Boy, easy.
Hey, if you took the Jaeger tests, you should probably that's some amazing shit right there.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's special forces, man.
I know. And straight out of boot camp. But 2 years on Greenland? You're fucking kidding me. That was
What
a
happened?
punishment. The Swedish armed forces didn't recruit me because I had a shoulder injury and
Yeah.
some food allergies.
They did you a
Yeah.
favor.
And Danish armed forces got hold of this news, and because I had 2 citizenship during the time of my 18th birthday, they called me in and said, you're gonna get the training for the armed forces in Denmark. I'm just like, yeah, I'm coming over, talking to you and blah blah blah. And when I get there, he says, well, we have a very low count of this kind of Jaegers, and we need you to go to Greenland for 2 years.
Basically, they needed Arctic warriors.
Yeah, exactly. So they sent me to Greenland for 2 fucking years.
Oh wow, dude.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Pardon?
How'd you go through? After the army, I dealt with a shoulder injury for like 6 years before the VA finally fixed it.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone could do that. Anything training related with a shoulder injury, it sucks.
Complete.
It's the worst.
Analysis complete.
Well, I went through basic training and special forces training at the same time, and they gave me a 50 cal and told me to shoot with my other hand.
You know, the problem, what happened with me is, obviously I injured it in the military, but for years after I left, it felt like someone was sticking a knife in my right shoulder. Like, I couldn't sleep on my right side. It really hurt. But what happened eventually, after like 4 or 5 years of this, is they kept trying to fix it with all kinds of different stuff. And they still hadn't fixed it, and because it had been damaged for so long, I started getting nerve damage in my right arm. And just working behind the computer, like, I'd have really sharp shooting pains. And it got to the point where I couldn't go to the gym anymore to lift because the nerve damage was so severe that it actually weakened my right arm. Like, I couldn't take a 25-pound dumbbell and do a shoulder press. It was that weak. It's fixed now. I ended up having surgery, but it was so bad. Like, it physically becomes weak because of the nerves. Even if it isn't really weak, you still can't lift anything with it. And
That's
sometimes,
kilos, right?
Sometimes, if you like were carrying something, you just drop it altogether. Like, your arm just starts acting really messed up.
But it depends. It could be a million things. I mean, a shoulder injury can be a million things.
Well, what in my case, it was the stabilizer muscle that comes right down the center from your rotator cuff, and with the soft tissue semi-healing over time, it had pinched nerves because it was so damaged prior to that, and it started healing over the nerves, therefore pinching the nerves, and therefore completely wrecking my arm. Like, I've never had nerve damage before, and I'll tell you, dude, nerve damage is the most frustrating thing in the world because you can't do anything about it. Only doctors can, and if they can't fix it, it's the worst, man. Because all of a sudden you find your arm doing things that you don't want it to do, and you're physically weak, and it's impossible to fix. It's the most frustrating shit in the world.
By the way, Raz, I'm playing Armor now.
Yay!
And the
What are you
series,
playing
yes, 25 pounds
Guthrie
is
server.
about 12 kilos.
Oh, okay.
There's
Also, someone watched that video
How
that
much
just
was it?
linked in.
25 pounds is about 12 kilos.
Alright. Hell, I lift more than that.
Do you lift, bro?
I have to do something for activation, and then they decided that fitness is one of the things I should do, and I'm gonna do that because I receive money for it.
But still, seriously, someone freaking watched that video.
You have arrived at your destination.
But anyhow, they thought that because of my shoulder injury only was like that I've dislocated my shoulder like 15 times. They said that, well, you're only gonna shoot this gun like 15 times during 2 years, so you can use your other shoulder.
And then we went to war.
Yeah, but the thing is that because of I'm an Arctic soldier and we don't
who's-
have any Arctic wars.
Yeah, who's
And-
gonna invade fucking Greenland?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Russia's pretty stupid.
And
Well,
on top of
Russia-
that, I don't have my Danish citizenship anymore, so the only person that actually can call me in is the Danish Queen.
She's not gonna call anybody in for anything. She's a fucking hippie almost.
Exactly. She hates wars.
She's an artist even.
Yep.
Is
So
it what?
I'm out.
Artist.
All I heard was autist.
Artist.
Autist?
Yeah. Autistic.
All the hippies are autists.
He actually made a lot of very popular designs, like this one for example. It's one of the older ones. But some of you might have seen it. I don't know how far out the popularity of that thing went. But everybody around here got it.
It's like Tupperware.
Yeah, but that specific design she made, it's design. Design doesn't make sense. It's like, I made this, so this design is mine, but it's just a fucking ball. In plastic.
But that's the same thing
It
the
looks-
Swedish prince is doing at the moment.
It looks nicer than the average bowl.
Yeah.
Plant
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
about
It's made
it.
by a
It's
queen.
no. I don't care how it looks. It's fucking practical, and that's why I like my queen, because she makes fucking practical shit and not just.
Some of the shit like is really cool artistically. Like the bowls with the spoons that come up. It looks all like 3D.
Looks all IKEA-ish.
You know, that's the first thing that came to my mind when I looked at this stuff. IKEA.
Holy shit, IKEA.
I got my computer desk from IKEA. I love that.
LOL, OMG, IKEA.
But you have a problem there. Because the series queen is Danish. And IKEA is Swedish.
Doesn't mean it doesn't look like IKEA.
True. But IKEA got great.
You know,
Now, I don't
Hitler
know.
hated, or Stalin hated Hitler, but he still committed genocide too.
Did you know that Mao loved the Japanese invaders?
Why?
Because if it wasn't for the Japanese invaders killing off the nationalist army, the communists would never have won the Civil War.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Haven't we talked about this once already today?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Oh, check.
Just checking.
Checking. Build a robo.
Analysis.
Fucking AI is racing tanks all over my damn base.
You know, yesterday I started up a war server, and I took my soldier and I hopped in one of the Bradleys, and I just sat back in my chair and watched it for like an hour.
Yeah, you can do that. If you, if you give them the right orders, they won't.
I didn't
they'll
give them
act
any
awesome.
orders at all. I just let the AI do what they did. And they were taking shit left and right. Also getting stuck on the Bradley that I was in, he kept running over our own soldiers and killing them too.
Oh my god.
You'd hear,
Raz, it says you're awake and not injured and everything.
Do you guys play GTA 5?
Can
No.
anybody hear Raz?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry, Raz. It was for the greater good. Oh, I was trying to rob you, man.
This Skyfighters movie is actually pretty good.
Extraction around
What movie?
the base.
Sky Fighters. It's a French movie. It's like Top Gun, kind of.
Can anybody ask Raz what he's doing?
Can't hear him.
Well, he's probably not saying anything, but he can't hear me.
So?
I'm trying to contact him, but I don't know what the fuck.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk with you because you're a dirty European.
Maybe he's AFK.
Well, it seemed like he joined the server. And you know, it got the task force radio, so I'm not sure. I think I might have just shot him in the head.
Oh, hold on. Raz,
Yeah?
did you just get shot in the head?
No?
Okay, Aziris, you didn't shoot him in the head.
Good. Tell him that the frequency is 66. Oh, I gotta get a radio.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Why don't I spawn with a radio? What did they do to this mission file? It's been fucked for a while. Right, now you can... No, it doesn't work. Oh my god. Why don't I have a radio, and why can't I get the radio to work?
Hey, Marin.
Oh, wait, is Raz blue for?
Raz, what team are you on?
Blue 4.
Done blue
You
four.
can't switch.
Oh, I'm
you
gonna
can't
kill
switch
this
sides
fucking
on
guy.
this.
Aziris says that he won't shoot you if he sees you.
Yeah, I'm staying in base. I don't care. I don't care what he says.
He says that he wants to be... They'll tell you all the Red 4 locations. He wants the Americans to win because he enjoys capitalism.
Weren't you here earlier when I was explaining that I was playing a game as Mexico and I was trying to outgun the US fleet with my fleet?